Hey everyone, welcome back to Web3 Coffee and our new segment, Road to a Billion. We are looking for the first crypto app that's going to hit a billion users. And I think I've picked a pretty cool one for us to get started with. So the kid on my right is Shayne Coplan. He was part of Ethereum's pre-sale when he was just 15 years old. He's been in crypto since 2013 and he started Polymarket, which is the world's largest prediction market and is one of the largest apps already, available in the crypto space. They've been doing phenomenally over the last few months. Every single month, they hit new high volumes. I think part of the large increase in volumes has come from predictions on the US elections. So we may see a dip post November and those results coming out, but maybe not. So I think this month they're projected to do almost $533 million dollars in volume, which is huge. They have 90,000 active users, which by Web3 standards is fantastic. And I think they also seem to have a pretty sticky user base and a really compelling product, which we'll go through now. But I think what's interesting for their future is that a lot of prediction markets have been kind of experimenting with launching their own token. And rumor on the market is that Polymarket is raising a $50 million round to launch their own token. So this might be a good time to dive deep into their product and see how easy it is for them to onboard new users, how the user experience is, and whether an average person enjoys using the platform. So let's get started. Okay, so let's load this up. I'm going on Google. I'm gonna go to polymarket.com. Pretty intuitive homepage. You can kind of see the top markets, a lot of politics, a few other areas as well, but I really like the setup. Super easy to see kind of the entire setup behind each poly market, or behind each prediction market. You can see kind of all the possible votes and kind of the percentages behind that super easily. Shocked to see $1.7 billion in volume on Polymarket for the presidential election. That's huge. And clearly the other ones have much less. I mean, there's another US election one, 350 mil, but the football ones are at about 30 and 15 mil volume respectively for Premier League and Champions League. Ooh, this is interesting. Down here they have kind of like, it reminds me of the old Instagram setup where you could kind of see other people's activity. That's pretty interesting. I guess that's part of the beauty of the blockchain, right? That unparalleled level of transparency, and anyone can pick their username, right? So it's not like you're seeing more than that. Then you can also see top volume traders this week. Someone has done 95.2 million in volume. That's crazy. This guy's also done 126 million in lifetime volume. Their kind of pitch is great. Super short and small, world's largest prediction market, powered by Polygon and UMA. We need to check out UMA later. I'm not very familiar with that. So this is a pretty strong homepage. I mean, so let's take a look at the pop culture section. Here, the top market is highest grossing movie in 2024, $22 million in volume. I'm honestly surprised to see Inside Out 2 this high. But, I guess the market clearly thinks that movie has the largest audience and chance of getting the highest grossing position. Because I thought Deadpool 3 and Furiosa, even Dune 2 were really good, but clearly that's not enough to beat out Inside Out 2. But here's what's interesting, this comment section. It's super reminiscent of Reddit, but you can also see how much each user has bet on the prediction market and what prediction they bet on. So that's super cool. It adds so much value and it's so unique, and it's only possible with kind of the tech backbone and the blockchain implementation that Polymarket have gone with. So I think this is gonna be. I think reading the comments is gonna shed so much light on certain things that you can't see using traditional like community forums on the topic. So that's super exciting. Um, so instead of login, I'm gonna go to sign up. Gonna use Phantom. Later, we'll do an entire segment on wallets, but for now, I'm just using Phantom. I set up this wallet earlier and loaded it up with a bit of ETH. So you gotta connect to polymarket.com and sign. Should be fine. Okay, I can select a display name. Probably not gonna read that terms of use, but maybe I'll save it to read later. Okay, I'm not gonna enter an email. The whole point of using my wallet is that's my identifier. And it looks like I have to create a proxy wallet, which is kind of good hygiene, so I'm happy to see that, but I'm sure there's gonna be some onboarding difficulties as a result of this, so let's get started. Take a quick look at the message, make sure that it's the right URL. Now hopefully the proxy wallet is set up pretty quickly. Okay, that was pretty fast. Now it looks like I need USDC Polygon. Okay, well, that's gonna be fun. Let's get started on that. So, okay, I really sped this up almost 10 times, but essentially what I'm doing here is changing or swapping my ETH to USDC on Polygon. And then I'm trying to send the USDC Polygon to Polymarket, but basically I don't have enough Pol to do that on a gas perspective. So then I go and trade ETH for some Pol. I get some Pol. Now I can send the transaction to Polymarket, my new proxy wallet at Polymarket. This part goes down pretty quickly. I mean, this whole thing only takes about 10 minutes, but it's still 10 minutes. And yep, now I got $70 there. Okay, now let's actually get into using the product. Quite a few cool markets we can test our luck on. I think Dota is obviously one of my all-time favorite games, but I don't follow it anymore. KSI is thick of it. That's definitely gonna debut on the top 100. Okay, I have to sign these things. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Okay, that was relatively quick. Okay, that's a glitch. It looked like it worked. Alright, let's place our first bet. $10 on Thick of It debuting in the top, on the Hot 100. Okay, so I think my potential return there's 16%. That's not bad. It's not bad. And it settles in a week. So I guess you gotta compare kind of, the interest rate you'd be getting if you just kept the money in a bank, or like the Ethereum staking rate. Okay, that was seamless and super quick. I love that. Yeah, I guess I should have maybe placed this bet a few days ago, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's look at, will Sam Altman take equity in OpenAI in 2024? I think obviously the answer is yes here in my books. I mean, he's a man who usually gets what he wants, and he's been making a lot of effort to get that company to a place where he can take a stake in it. So let's put $10 here. Pretty decent return. Fast purchase. That one click thing never gets old. So look over here. I guess I could sell the shares I bought before it actually concludes. So like in real time, I can get a rate on it. That's pretty good. I'm quite a big League of Legends fan, so let's see what they got over here. Okay, World's Winner 2024. Oh, pretty good. Pretty decent split. The market resolves pretty soon, 3 weeks, November 2nd. I'm a T1 fan, but they're not having the best year, so I'll probably just go with Gen G, I think. Question is whether I do $5 or $10 here. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's just do five. Yeah, once you're set up, the whole thing is buttery smooth. All right, and then let's end off with a couple of bets on Ethereum and Solana. Ethereum above 2400, Solana above 145. Maybe we can single-handedly reverse the bearish stuff going on Polymarket. I mean, today both these tokens are above these values. ETH is above 2400, Solana is above 145. So here I'm just double checking the share numbers I'm getting in the prediction market. It's a pretty innovative mechanism they're using. Um, Checking out the contract address just to see what's up over here. I think here you can kind of see all the bets that have been taking place on this particular prediction market. I mean, the transparency is awesome, right? You can't deny that. But unfortunately, clicking that contract link, I think glitched me out a bit. So I'm gonna try and like refresh here quickly. Try again. Confirm. And there we have it. And finally, here is my portfolio at the end of my quick run experimenting with Polymarket. I'm super excited for what this platform means. I think the UI is buttery smooth, which is super great for a crypto app. I think there's a lot to learn from how these guys have kind of designed their UI, especially their homepage. Super simple messaging. Um, and yeah, looking forward to seeing how these guys evolve and push to their first million active users. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on next week's episode. Thanks.